Welcome to Get Your Bell Rung Pro Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, KG. With me tonight, man, I got a full house tonight. I have WCW veteran, author of Looking Up at the Lights, Mr. Robbie Ido, as well as I have WCW and WWE veteran and Hall of Famer, none other than Bob Cook. And with us is the best goddamn referee in the South. I'm talking about none other than Mr. George Strong. Gentlemen, how are you?
Good. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Doing good, man. Guys, we're talking about Raw. I got to be honest with you. A couple of Wednesdays ago, actually might have been last Wednesday, I don't remember. But I know Wednesday Night Dynamite, I was talking about they handled us a bucket full of shit. Well, someone from Monday Night Raw must have been listening and said, you know what? We can top this. You just wait. Because last night, not a good show in my opinion. I wasn't impressed. And we'll get into it. George, you haven't been in a while, so we'll start with you, man. What was your thoughts overall, Monday Night Raw?
A lot of talking. I didn't hate every segment, but it was a lot of talking and not enough wrestling. And, you know, the emphasis being on wrestle more for some of these cats that's on there, and they just don't get to do it.
Yeah, well, Bob, part of the problem is the wrestling that we had. Man, there were some bad matches last night. I don't know what was going on. Cook, did you see that? Or once again, am I just being a dick?
Well, I mean, don't be throwing a curveball like that. No, I don't know. It had its good times and its bad times. To give you an idea how good the show was, I made 5 really cool T-shirts designs during the show.
There you go.
There's your point.
Yeah.
Take that what you will.
Right. Man, Robbie.
I agree with George. A lot of talking that we could have done without.
Yeah, I mean, let's start it off. You know, I think we start off with the Usos with the whole, music thing, getting the crowd into it. And then we were interrupted by the Vision. But to their credit, we didn't have a 40 minutes talk fest. They did their little talk for a couple of minutes. Again, the Usos made their entrance through the crowd, but were interrupted by the Vision, consisting of Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman. Heyman complained about the mask attacker, costing them recently while Logan Paul ran down the Memphis crowd. And then LA Knight interrupted, mocked the group, and then Adam Pearce came out. And then next thing we have a 6-man setup match that was starting right then and there. So at least we didn't have the normal 40 minutes. We're just talking. So I'm like, okay, maybe we are we're at a good pace here. Cook, your thoughts on the I already know your thoughts, but I'm asking you anyway.
Can I make an announcement first though?
Sure.
I'd like to announce that they're coming out with a Bob Cook action figure, but it's disguised as a can of Mountain Dew. They're sold everywhere. Very little articulation. The top moves like this, but anyways, no, it wasn't a bad match.
No, I agree. The opening segment wasn't bad. I know you're not that high on Paul Heyman.
No, if I was standing on his belly, I'd be high. I need a ladder to get off.
Jesus, Bobby, your thoughts on the opening segment, man.
Wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. The match was pretty good. And the promo, at least they didn't go 40 minutes with it, Right. And then have it, and having Pierce come out and make a match and stuff. So it was good.
Yeah. Unlike Bob Cook, I don't mind Paul Heyman. Matter of fact, I thought they were pretty entertaining last night. Logan Paul, I've become a pretty big Logan Paul fan. He cracks me up. He really does. George, your thoughts on Heyman hijacking the whole segment?
So, change of pace to not sound like everybody else. I would say my key phrase is change of pace. So we usually get that 40-minute promo. But, the Usos hyping the crowd, I'm sure a little dull moment after one recorded main event before the show. So you open up with the Usos. That's a win just to get the crowd back into the show. You interrupt that with a segment of talking, which here we go again. And then, no, we're not. We're doing a match. So you get pretty much your other main event that always happens after the opening segment. you're having it at the beginning of the show. So I liked everything about that. Like
Yeah.
that's probably one of the best parts of the show.
By the way, George, you sound very analog-y right now.
I'm very analog because
Plus,
it's over here.
he has his camera set in Mark mode.
Mark, no, it's the crappy Wi-Fi. Hold on, I'll get off of here for a minute.
Next.
Hey, can I say one thing though?
Yeah, go ahead, Rob.
Okay, I know we know Bob doesn't like Paul Heyman, but I will say this: at least when they showcased Heyman, at least when Heyman is showcased and stuff, unlike on AEW where they showcase freaking Don Callis, at least Heyman is entertainable, and he's not an ass, and at least he's very well-spoken, knows how to be the mouthpiece and everything. So he's entertaining, more entertaining than Don Callis.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm surprised, but I was. Let's talk about the match and the fact that Division defeated the Usos and LA Knight, man. LA Knight, once again, still on the losing side of things.
You saw who the loser guy was, didn't you?
Well, right. I get that, but still.
You knew he was going to take the fall in this match, so they weren't going to do it to Jay, and they weren't going to do it to LA Knight being in the Elimination Chamber. So let's hope that Jay doesn't go to the limit. That he's not put in there. I'm hoping not, but he's gonna. So they got to keep him strong. So we're holding off for the end. We're going to get to the ending part, right? Or we? Yeah. Okay, so I'll hold off on that.
Yeah. George, man, what do you think about Jey Uso once again taking a pin, man? And I mean, this is a guy that went from being the world champion. Granted, he's a tag team champion, but still, he took the L. And again, LA Knight, even though he didn't take the pin, still the losing team.
Was it Jay or Jimmy? No, it was Jay, wasn't it?
It was Jimmy. No, it was Jay.
Oh,
it was Jimmy.
Was it Jimmy? Okay, it was Jimmy. They look fucking alike.
Yeah, so
the point is the Usos took the fucking hell.
No, it does not. It does make a difference nowadays, but at the same time, it's like they're leaning into the crowd, wanting LA Knight to do everything with the producing a shirt that says Unchosen, and they keep referring to the stuff that happens on the reel and all of that. He gets a loud enough pop when he comes out. Like just last night was a proof. Like, of course, Jay has his thing and Jimmy, but Jimmy was there to take the fall. Unfortunately, they built him up on SmackDown. It didn't work out. The Usos are back together. More often than not, Jimmy's going to be the one to get pinned now that Jey Uso's been established as a main event star for WWE. So it is what it is. I did expect it, and I was just hoping it wasn't LA Knight or Jay to take the pin because it wouldn't have looked right.
Then, of course, we've seen the big angle, the mystery angle, the guy in the mask. Bob, did you take a good look at this guy last night? Again, pigeon-toed, fucking Seth Rollins. Your thoughts, Bob, on this, on the whole mask guy?
I didn't notice it, but I thought the stomp on Logan was awesome.
Yep.
But I would like to say this. Imagine a wrestling fan. You're a wrestling fan, but you're actually the size of the Statue of Liberty. And then you tack on, I'm a wrestling fan, but I'm also a mark. And then you think of the Statue of Liberty. Then you think of the size. In other words, the biggest marks in wrestling think who wins and loses matter. That's what I was saying.
You know what? and me and Herb Simmons talked about this. Are we all fucking marks for professional wrestling? I mean, seriously.
No.
Is that what wrestling is?
The terminology a mark meant that back in the day was that you believed it was real. So it could be a fan. That's like saying I'm a mark for, Burt Reynolds or something. Yeah, you could be a fan of somebody. It's not necessarily a mark, but
yeah, I mean, and
what the hell do I know?
Look, this is the difference. You are in the business. Two fans. I'm a fan, right? I've never been in the business. I'm a fan. It does matter to me who wins or loses, as it should. Because if it shouldn't, why am I watching to begin with? Right, Robbie?
Yeah, true. So you have, you have to have that. But I have had, a couple of my buddies, they disagree. They don't think it's Seth Rollins. Who they think it is, and it makes no sense.
Who? Fucking goddamn AEW's Moxley?
Yeah, no, not even. But it makes no sense why they would bring him into this fold. A few of them think it's Grayson Waller.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense either.
See, it just doesn't make sense why you would do that with Grayson Waller.
Right.
Yeah, because they're against the vision. Grayson Waller going to be some big baby face? I don't think so.
No, absolutely
not at all.
I think that my personal opinion, whoever it is, I think it's Seth Rollins, but this is someone that LA Knight is already in talks with. And honestly, I'm starting to wonder if Raw's general manager, if he's going to be elevated a little bit more during the storyline once the guy's unmasked, because he's kind of behind it all. Kind of the mastermind, if you will. Terry, man, thank you for joining us. You always join us. Hope you're doing well. What about you, Gerald, man? Do you think this is Seth Rollins? I mean, did you notice, again, pigeon toe, just like Seth Rollins is? It only makes sense. I know who it's not. It's not fucking Moxley. Those are your fucking marks. The motherfuckers who keep on saying that goddamn Moxley.
Well, he's getting paid for both shows.
They made a deal with Tony Khan. I
think it's Bret Hart, man. He's finally coming back to take out all the nonsense in professional wrestling that doesn't make sense. He's just stomping heads.
I don't think Bret could crawl over the rail. I don't think Bret could crawl over the railing, let him get on a table.
Oh man, money talks, man.
That's true.
Wrestling, you never know.
True.
I mean,
I saw Terry Funk,
and he could be fucking Chris Benoit, as far as we know. I don't know.
I saw Terry Funk barely be able to walk in the dressing room when it was time to go through the curtain. He was strutting to the ring like Terry always did. So you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
I was about to say, I grew up watching Terry Funk from the '80s to ECW. I'm still wondering how he lived through all that.
Because he's a man. He's a real man.
Still walking by the time it was said and done, man. So I don't put it past any of these wrestlers.
Yep. Real quick, guys, let's talk about May 8th and 9th. Talking about FanFest 4, SICW.org. You can buy your tickets there. Also find out all the legends, people like JBL, Mickey James. It's going to be great. Buy your tickets now. It's filling up fast.
Robbie and I are going to be there. We're just going to be disguised as John Cena.
Mick Foley, he's doing his one-man show there. So that's awesome.
Hey, is Nick Aldis going to be there? Do y'all have confirmation of Nick Aldis? Asking for a friend.
I mean, look, there's rumors that there's going to be a special table and a chair that seems like it's empty, but really John Cena's going to be sitting there, guys.
Special table, like the kids table?
Yeah.
The Make-A-Wish table.
SICW.org. And also, let's talk about something real quick before we get back to Raw. MJF is going to be defending his title at Hog against, let me pull this up. It's very entertaining.
It's got to be better than Brody King. I would imagine Brody King's entertaining as he's eating and catering and uncontrollably. You're like, oh, this guy can really eat.
Again, MJF, he's going to be at House of Glory on Friday, and he's putting up his belt against Zilla Fatu. And
that's so stupid.
He cut a damn funny promo on him. He labeled Fatu a sloppy Samoan Nepo baby, claimed Jey Uso will not be able to eat after he beats him. He joked around saying that he's going to beat Fatu or Zilla so bad that Rikishi would be crying on his podcast again.
That's funny.
It was awesome. Yeah. If you're interested, you can watch this on Triller. Again, it's this coming Friday.
But how stupid is that? In all honesty, I don't know how much Tony Khan pays these guys, but if I was paying these guys anything above a lot, I wouldn't be letting him wrestle in front of 500 people on some dipshit show where you're promoting a big pay-per-view. What if he twists his ankle? What if he gets hurt? What if he does something wrong and he gets hurt? It's so stupid. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Or you can look at it as they're promoting AEW.
It doesn't matter, though. What if he gets hurt? Then he can't do the pay-per-view. It's all for nothing.
Well, I get that, but you can say that for WWE. You know, WWE is allowing their talent to go to TNA. What if they get hurt in TNA?
It's all still
paying. Maybe 500 people as well.
Well, that's because WWE probably owns part of TNA, so But they're not letting their big star, not letting their main event guy go there, are they? Let that Roman Reigns wrestle on TWA or TNA. What the hell is TWA? What the hell's TWA? Never heard of it.
Robbie, what's your thoughts on this?
Well,
day off appearing.
My thought for because AEW, they don't work. They work maybe 2-3 nights a week.
Yeah,
I mean,
not even.
Okay, so you're saying not even. I mean, I'd rather work, to stay sharp and stuff, than not work.
Well, that's my next point. And this isn't coming from me. This is coming from another professional wrestler, that you're more prone to injury by hardly working than you are if you're working more, because your body isn't conditioned right to take those bumps. So again, is it better that he's working, or, as Bob says, no, it's dumb? I mean, Bob has a point. Tony's paying his guy a lot of money.
You could split, it's 50-50.
Right.
I mean, you take a chance of getting hurt going to the regular show. So, but I mean, I'd rather work, to stay sharp and at least, work a couple of days a week, and that's it.
Yeah, plus it's another payday.
Look, here's the reality. If you've been trained for any length of time, if you need to work so much to stay sharp, then maybe you're not as good as you think you are.
Or one could say that if you don't use that muscle, right, that it starts to disappear. Like you have more sharpening.
Well, you just work out at the gym. That's what stay in shape. Gives you an opportunity to heal. I understand working to get away from your family. I mean, hell, that was the best part of the road. Jesus.
Well, speaking of working out, WWE was trying to work on our brain last night because we had the backstage, that mysterious crate.
Oh boy.
That was delivered.
It's now, Sting. It's gotta be Sting.
Sting.
No, it didn't open until the 28th, which is the day Elimination Chamber. We all know it's Chris Jericho. They're throwing him water inside of that crate. They're keeping him hidden. They want it to be a big surprise. George, man, is this Chris Jericho? Is it the gobbledygook, which was trending all over social media last night?
It's Hector Guerrero disguised as Lasertron.
If you know
that reference, you're old.
It
might be
crate was Bob Cook.
Oh boy, gotta get a bigger crate.
I think it was RoboCop. Him and Sting are coming for the tag team title.
Is that guy even alive anymore?
Peter Weller? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't like when WWE or anyone does this. The expectations, and it doesn't matter. We'll never learn our lessons, or most of us won't. Expectations is always high. That's going to be something awesome. And it never fucking is. It never is.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I don't know.
That's not always the case. Remember when Vince McMahon had the egg from that movie? There was no expectations on that. And he handed it to Roman Reigns, and Roman no-sold that on camera. It was like, we ain't doing that with me. It's not always on.
Did they ever elaborate? I don't even remember what the end was.
I don't either.
No, they didn't. I think that was the first time Triple H ripped the script off. It wasn't Vince this time.
Oh, WWE. Adam Pearce inspected a strange crate labeled delivered to WWE. Do not open until 2/28/26. Then we go to El Grande Americano, demanded an opportunity after being overlooked and was granted a number one contenders match against Pizza later in the night. Next, we go to the women's Elimination Chamber qualifying triple threat match. Asuka, Bailey, and Natalia, and I gave 0 fucks about this match. Bob Good.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, Natalia, I don't know why this. I don't know the way she. I don't know, pretending they're like she's a shooter or something. I don't know. She's been there long enough. Get out. Hit the bricks. Come on.
It got worse because Asuka defeated Bailey and Natalia by submission. Bailey tapped out. But what got worse was fucking Maxine Dupree attacking.
Oh, I don't know. She looked pretty damn good to me.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know
about that. Robbie?
Yeah, I mean, this same on the match. I mean, I was kind of hoping Bailey'd go over, but I'd rather have seen Bailey. But you knew Asuka was going over. I think they're to the point they don't know what to do with Natalia, so they're like trying to make this shooting, make her a shooter or whatever, and then at the end with Maxine to come out and make her look like a shooter after we've seen her on her, on her worst days in some of these last few matches. So,
yeah, I mean, George, look, the match opened up with Natalia being this aggressive badass whose punches were absolutely fucking terrible. I mean, it was terrible.
Yeah, I agree with you on the point of it. It was, I lost care for the match the minute it didn't look like Natty was going to win. It's like, I know you can't always have the new person win, but I hate when they do that. Right. You're retooling her because the fame and craze about Natty having a great looking gimmick in GCW when they were doing the blood sport. Let's bring it to the ring. Problem is, when you bring it to the ring, it's going to get extremely watered down. And, the stuff between her and Asuka was great, but it was just like, if she's in the match debuting this new tough, badass look and all this, why'd she lose?
Right.
Like, what is the point of that? Maxine could have attacked her anyway. Like, that could have still happened. But
part of the problem is going back to GCW with Natty, right? The whole thing that they're trying to implement is that whole Natty gimmick has been, and it's my favorite word to use, has been WWE-nized. And when it gets WWE-nized, when WWE puts their hands on it, it's going to get fucking watered down.
Yeah.
Period. So, I don't know. Robbie, I mean, is there any way of getting this Natty character over?
No.
No, I agree with Bob on that one. I don't. I think they've just, you watered it down, but you kind of buried her. If you want to say it that way, you kind of buried her. So.
Well, I'm not going to blame it all on WWE though, because I'm sorry, guys. The first time we've seen this Natty gimmick in WWE was the match against Maxine. That never was really a match. They both got disqualified. It was a horrible, horrible look. So, and last night she didn't look great, in my opinion. So part of it is she's doing it to herself, or am I completely wrong, Bob?
But sorry to interrupt you, Bob. Well, not really, but so.
Son of a.
The Shell stations come in May. Terry says no Shell station. But like back in NXT, I don't remember, like last year at some point, don't you remember they threw her in the underground? So weren't they like trying to break that character in back then too, though?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, but it looked better than it does now. Now she's not performing, in my opinion, the way she was when she first started this. It's just it doesn't look good. It
still looks like a Natalia match.
Right. Well, and look, I hate her gear. Her gear just looks terrible.
Yeah, it's like wearing like shorts with pockets in it. I mean, come on. What is she, walking her dog to the park?
She might have their cell phone on her.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed that then.
We noticed it. Why don't the people in charge notice it? It's like she's walking out the gorilla position. Someone could have went, hey, Nettie's not dressed out to work.
Right. And to George's point, I agree. Right now, I can't tell the difference between Natalia or Natty.
Well, because there is no difference.
Exactly.
No, and to Robbie's point, they should have debuted it in NXT when they were still doing Underground and just left it at that. Then brought her back up to the main roster like that. Or even with Evolve or something. Try it out somewhere first and then bring it in.
Yep. Terry says she's walking her cats.
Well, that's true. She does. I tell you, I used to love watching the show Total Divas, and I'm sure a lot of it was the work, but the least likable person on that show was Natalia. Absolutely hated her on that show. And she may be the nicest person in the world, and I don't want to wish ill will on nobody. I don't want anybody to be out of a job. Find a spot for her off camera. She's been there long enough. They got so many good-looking, hot, talented women like Sol Rukas and stuff. Push them. Forget pushing people like Natty. I don't give a shit anymore about her. Never did, but I'm just saying. And I'm not wishing her to be out of a job, blah, blah, blah. But she's had her moment. She's been there for, 20 years?
Been there for a long.
Just because she's part of the Hart family, was there some kind of loyalty to that? I mean, come on, Bret Hart ain't loyal to the company. Why are you loyal to the family? Come on.
Yeah, I think Natty is the longest, consistent running female talent on there. And look, I mean, I met her and her husband in Vegas, and they're very nice people. But I agree with you that I have zero interest in Natty or Natalia or whatever the fuck she goes by. I just don't. Next, guys, we go backstage to Piers and Obafemi. Adam is offering a contract to Oba, saying, don't, take your time, read it. But what I'm offering you is better than what I'll just offer you a SmackDown. And then walks in Rusev leading to the stare down. Guys, again, guess what I don't give a shit about? I don't care about Rusev. And I don't. Look, I like Obafemi. I'm interested in what they're doing with him. I don't care about an Obafemi Rusev match. I don't care. We all know what's going to happen. 100%. Rusev's going to get beat. Rusev's going to be his toughest opponent yet, but yet I don't care about it. This shit's boring to me. George?
Yep, I agree. I don't know if that's what they were doing, but they also had the Easter egg that I've been reading about all day. Every time I scroll social media, he's wearing a Rusev Day t-shirt. Great, do it.
Oh, God.
And I'm not even being like, I'm not huge on Rusev. I wasn't then, but it's like, do it so the crowd can have a reason to cheer for him, and that's it. And that's all they need at this point in time. It's sports entertainment. Everybody can't be, badass wrestling machines like Rusev was Miro and Ada. Just give him the Rusev Day. They should have did that when he came back. We'd care a little bit more, not much more. Either way, I love what they're doing with Oba. On that point, before anybody else, I saw a rant on Facebook. Somebody was clearly upset, and his rant got taken the wrong way because of how he worded everything. But he was talking about how Oba destroyed the War Raiders or the Viking Raiders, whatever. And I agree with that to an extent. They were world beaters in Ring of Honor and a great tag team. But it's like, that's another one where I'm like, Bob, they ran their course. Put them somewhere else or let them get out the company, because you had Obafemi pretty much destroyed two of the biggest dudes in the tag team division. Like it was nothing. And they used to do like destruction all the way through. Like, of course, their early days of NXT. And even when Vince made them the Viking Warriors or whatever the hell they were, that gimmick was better than everything they've done to this point. And they just got thrown to the side like paper.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, Terry says that Daddy's still there because TJ works backstage. That could be true as well.
I'm sure Daddy does too, but she doesn't need to be in a ring.
Right. As for Rusev, I can't respect a guy like Rusev because he's got the Robbie Idol syndrome. He tore his bicep and he never got it fixed. It's ridiculous. What's wrong with the guy?
Oh, gee.
Robbie.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about with Rusev. I don't think anybody, like you brought him back and you really haven't done anything with him since you brought him back. So I think to the point now, everybody's like, who cares, because you really didn't do anything with him when you brought him back. I mean, you look at the guys that have come and gone from jump back, the women and men that have jumped back and forth between AEW and WWE and stuff. And I wonder, you know, are they the ones that have kind of jumped have regrets of saying, hey, I should have stayed where I was?
Yeah, I mean, I was more of a fan of Miro on AEW than I've ever been of Rusev on WWE.
I wasn't.
You know,
I wasn't.
I've always been a fan of his wife, Lana.
Big goof on WWE.
Yeah, I mean, well, when he was over when he had Rusev Day, you know, he was over big time with that.
You know who Rusev reminds me of? Joe LeDuc in the look department. If he was as good a heel as Joe, you know who Joe LeDuc was? The Canadian freight train, one of the greatest heels of all time.
Maybe.
Look it up.
He was from Canada.
Yeah, he was awesome. Great eyes and like facial expressions, scars all over his head. He was just I never got to meet him, but he seemed like a nice guy outside the ring. But he was just a great heel. But he looked a lot like Rusev.
Huh.
Better worker though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep, you're right.
He was in the movie No Holds Barred.
Yes.
With the Hulkster.
Yes. Yeah, he passed away sadly at the age of 55.
Yep.
Yeah.
How old are you? How old are you?
Me, I'm 53.
Oh, I was going to say, you better watch out.
I'm just not a fan of Rusev. And I need to watch out, Mr. Drinking a fucking Mountain Dew after you had 10 heart attacks in 5
I know, right?
Hey, when I'll be at the gym at 1:30 in the morning, almost having another heart attack. So there. God, my chest was hurting so bad last night. I was on a treadmill. My chest was hurting so bad. It was crazy.
Here's the thing, though. When he goes to the gym, he doesn't work out that hard. I'm surprised that his chest is.
Oh, that's not nice. Are you saying 1 mile? Are you saying 1 mile an hour?
I know how hard he trains. So you know.
Are you saying 1 mile an hour is not hard?
Do what?
Are you saying 1 mile an hour on the treadmill is not hard? I'm just kidding. I actually go 4 miles an hour on a treadmill with a 3% or 3.0 incline for 30 minutes now.
Oh man.
Guys, you know what? After all this, you would think we'd finally go back to the ring for at least a second match. But no,
I'm sorry.
No, not with WWE. We're still backstage because now we have an interview with Liv Morgan. This is the dumbest fucking shit as well. So you have Liv Morgan being interviewed by fucking Michael Cole, right? And Dom's there. Then all of a sudden, Stephanie comes and speaks in fucking Spanish. And Liv speaks Spanish, but yet she understood it enough for her to cry and have to be fucking walked away with Dom.
That's because Dominic was dumb.
He was translating in a.
That's it. Yes, he was translating.
With what? His eyes?
Oh, didn't you see him?
No, he was whispering.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I must have missed that fucking part.
Were you on your phone like Bob Cook?
What?
Interview that distracted me, but it was terrible.
You don't have to watch the whole thing, but you can go back and watch. And Dominic's like whispering in her ear as Stephanie's grilling her, and it's like it is hilarious. I don't care what she said about the segment. I cried laughing because he's just like sitting there like speaking everything in English as she's saying it to Liv, and Liv's just breaking the SEC. Dying laughing, dude. I thought I was watching Univision.
What's worse is if you go on social media after that, I can't tell you how many people were talking about how Stephanie made Liv break character and really made her cry and upset her. And
oh my God.
My fucking God, these people are fucking weirdos these days. Jesus. Robbie, you're throwing this segment, man.
I think what would have made it better is if Stephanie at the very end just looked at her and called her a puta and walked away.
Right?
I was waiting for that. That's what I was waiting for at the very end.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, when I took Spanish one time in high school, I flunked. So, you know.
Bob, I know your eyes must have been in glee being able to look at Stephanie and Liv, but remove all of that.
Well.
And most of all the segment, Do you love it?
No, it makes you just seriously wonder what's going on behind the scenes. It's back in the days where the right hand don't know what the left hand's doing, and too many cooks in the kitchen, and no one knows the recipe. It's getting bad. Or we're just old and like to complain. That's probably really it.
No, you know what? It's segments like this that makes me anxious for season 3 of Unreal to come out so I can know what the fuck they were thinking when they fucking wrote this segment.
Well, it's segments like this and a segment that's later in the show that makes me want to go back and watch Terry Funk against Ric Flair, Great American Bash 1989, and cleanse my soul with some real professional wrestling.
That was a great match, by the way.
One of my favorites. One of my
By the
favorites.
way, there will be no match between Ric Flair and was it Robert Gibson that he was
No, Ricky
wanting?
Morton.
Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton said, "No, sir. Some things just shouldn't be redone." So
No, the real reason is because Ricky said, I want this much money, and they said, no, that's the real reason. But we won't get into the real reason.
Well, but here's a question for you guys. Now, we've seen Action, whatever his name is, the 70-something-year-old man on TNA.
Mike Jackson.
Mike Jackson.
He's a good guy.
He's been around for at least 13 years.
He was in good shape. But at the same time, someone said, how come he, at this age, is wrestling so much better than Ric Flair at that age? And my answer was simply this. Well, this guy is just now getting into the business in his 70s versus putting his body through the abuse for 50 plus years, like Ric Flair did.
Mike Jackson's been in the business since the 70s. What are you talking about?
Really? I thought that's the guy. They're saying that he's the only guy.
No, he's been in the business since the 1970s.
I stand corrected.
He's been wrestling.
Is he the guy that used to wrestle for Mid-South Wrestling as well?
Yeah, Mid-South, everywhere. He's wrestled, he's an Alabama champion, I think. Even he's been around forever. He was like Rob Yetta likes to use the word enhancement talent, but he was that for many years. But he's been in the business for 50 years.
Isn't there a guy out there that's been
maybe more than that
because he just debuted in the 70s in professional wrestling?
I don't know. Well, there's that guy that Rob Yetta likes to hit with kendo sticks and don't know how to sell, but.
Well, then again, I said correct. And Michael Jackson is absolutely
Michael Jackson.
Mike Jackson, yeah, he's incredible, in incredible shape. He really is. But my question was, with the chances of Ric Flair saying, maybe this could have a match with me.
No offense to Mike Jackson, but the great Chick Donovan still wrestles, and he's older than Mike.
God, Chick Donovan's still going?
Chick's been in the business since the 70s too.
Wow, I haven't seen anything Chick Donovan. Who is he? I'm assuming just on the indie scene.
Oh yeah, but he's still in good shape for a guy who's almost 80 years old. He was even in that show Heels. A couple of scenes. You ever see that show Heels?
Yeah. Yep,
it's a great show. Too bad it didn't get a third season, but he's been in a couple of scenes of that.
Okay.
Great guy, Chick, great guy.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, Mike Jackson used to wear red and blue tights, or a lot back in the day. He often dressed like the American flag. We always wear those same color tights. I remember him. Absolutely. Next, guys, we go to in-ring with, God damn, we still have not had another match yet.
Wow.
CM Punk at Judgment Day.
No wonder I got so many T-shirts done last night.
Yeah.
Had a lot of audible noise in the background.
I made an awesome Terry Funk T-shirt, and I liked it so much I bought one. I'm a mark for myself.
Yeah. I had to
put your phone in mark mode.
Yeah. We had a match at some point. I missed some of my notes, guys. I know we had a match at some point with the number one contendership, El Grande Americano against Penta.
Grande.
Yep, against Penta. And of course, now this is what's confusing about this. We talked about this about a month ago over the holidays when WWE was recording all their shit. There was actually a live event that happened, and El Grande Americano actually supposedly turned babyface because he shunned Dominic, shook Rey Mysterio's hand, and we were supposed to have seen this new babyface version of him on WWE never happened.
We have.
Did we?
We have. Yeah.
Well,
Not
what?
on the main roster TV shows, but
No.
when Chad Gable came back, they were booing Chad Gable in Mexico on AAA, and they were cheering Ludwig Grande. So naturally, after the Rumble, Chad Gable comes back in the States, the crowd's cheering him and booing Ludwig. So we have, it's just not on our side. So
Right.
the fans have actually split. So it's actually, I mean, whether you think it's stupid or not, it's actually gotten more interesting now with Chad Gable being back as Grande, because now the crowd's picking sides. So
Right.
that'll make it a little bit better when they finally fight each other.
Well, we've seen that the rest of the masked men were interfering. So then, out from under the ring, we've seen the original El Grande Americano. He got a pop. Guys, you thought with Bob, you thought of this match, and
I don't know. I'm over the whole thing. It's ridiculous. Although I hate that one. What's his name? What's the El Grande Ludwig guy? I hate that guy because he experienced hippie time. I hate that guy.
He lost tippy time. He lost his watch.
But he had it. He had it though. It is better to have had and lost than to never have had in certain situations. I'm sure that's one of them.
He also leaned into the Latino gimmick.
When you're put in that position, so to speak.
Right. And actually, this match was after the CM Punk that I was going to go talk about. But Robbie, your thought about this match, man?
Wasn't bad. And then when you saw, Chad Gable come out from underneath, I wondered if they stuck him under like they did with Tommy Rich with the Austin Idol Jerry Lawler back in the day, and gave him a couple 6-packs to put him underneath the ring. So that was my thought of it. The match was okay, but when I saw him come out, I'm like, man, did you have a couple 6-packs under there too?
Now,
unlike Tommy Rich, you don't look like he drinks 6-packs.
Yeah, Tommy Rich is going to also be at FanFest 4, guys. Looking
Uh-oh.
forward to meeting him. Penta, he won. Is this a match you guys looking forward to? Penta against Carmelo Hayes? Is it Carmelo Hayes?
No, it was the Intercontinental title side. It's him and Dom again. If Dom's still
Dominic. Yeah, see,
I always thought they were the same guy.
One's a little taller. One's a little taller.
The big thing is, we actually have an IC match. When was the last time we had an IC match? It's been so long that I forgot who even held the title.
Morocco against Morales at the Garden in '83. Hell of a match, though. Go back and watch it. Awesome.
The IC title actually meant something.
It was awesome. Yeah, Morocco and Morales had great matches.
Which was surprising, though, when Dominic got hurt, that they just didn't take that belt off of him.
They didn't have any plans for it.
Obviously,
when they have plans, they take the belt off. When they don't, they let the champion keep the belt. And it's like, how do you do the 30-day thing or whatever the whole gimmick used to be? And then the guy's not even there.
They do that just so the fans will go, he hasn't defended his title in 97 days. Like any of those rules actually matter,
No, I know Bob's going to.
No, I agree with that.
Bob's going to agree with what I'm going to say, and it doesn't matter. I don't care. The fact of the matter is that when Gunther held the IC title for as long as he did, I thought maybe they were trying to make that IC title mean something again. And then when he dropped it, it's kind of like they just dropped any forethought of having it mean something.
When's the last time it meant something? When Shawn Michaels had it or something? Come on.
I think Gunther elevated it again.
Oh.
In my opinion. Now, I'm not saying he elevated to the point that it was when your Shawn Michaels or your Stone Colds had it.
Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, WrestleMania 10 ladder match. Now that's an Intercontinental match.
Yep. That was one of the best matches of WrestleMania.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the question is, and Bob, I already know the answer, so I'm going to even skip you.
Boy, I'm getting put on the back of the bus now. Damn.
Now I'm going to come to you. A match between Mysterio and Penta. Is that something that is pay-per-view worthy, or should it just stay on a fucking weekly program?
You talk about Dom Mysterio?
Yes.
I'd rather see Ray against Penta than Dom against anything.
IC title. He's the IC holder. So yes.
Okay, I don't know. It'll probably be a good match. I mean, I don't care about it, but it'll be good.
Robbie?
Yeah, I kind of agree with Bob. I mean, I don't care about it, but it would, I think it'll be a good match.
It won't be no Ronda Rousey against Gina in an MMA fight in May. Oh, I'm looking forward to that one.
Oh, you're looking forward to Ronda Rousey?
I love Ronda Rousey. What? I love Ronda Rousey.
So what you're saying is you're looking forward to her getting beat again in a matter of seconds.
How is she going to get beat?
Her going on to cry about it and then to sign another WWE contract.
No. That other girl hasn't fought since 2009. She's going to get her ass beat.
Rousey fought.
Shut up.
I'm giving you a hard time, Bob. I'm sure Ronda Rousey still has it. She pushed out a baby.
I've been watching her on Instagram. She's been working out for months after she had their baby, and she's in great shape.
Yeah, awesome. It's awesome, but too bad this isn't UFC. It's professional wrestling.
Well, that's not. Well, I was just saying I'm looking forward to that more than Dominic against the other guy.
I think I'd look forward to Dom and Penta.
Well, you know what? I bet you Ronda against Gina on Netflix get a higher rating than any WWE show in the history of that. So suck on that news.
Is that going to be on Netflix or HBO?
Yes. No, it's on Netflix.
No, it's on Netflix.
Because I know UFC is either HBO. Yeah, HBO now has been doing.
UFC's on Paramount.
Oh, Paramount.
They moved to Paramount.
I don't even like UFC, and I know that.
Yeah,
that's a great deal for the UFC fans. So they were paying what, $70 a month for pay-per-views. Now it's $9.99. Oh, geez, WWE, that was the concept back in the day.
George,
hey, that's funny. Look, go ahead. I know I'm next.
Penta and Mysterio, Dom. Is this something that Again, the question was: should it be on the pay-per-view, or should it just be weekly TV?
Hopefully not on a pay-per-view, but it's one of those things where I treat it like Cody and Drew. We're going to have it again. Penta better get the belt, regardless of how the belt means anything nowadays or whatever. Like, he got to win Monday night. He doesn't win very often unless it's on like AAA or main event. So it's like a big match that's going to be on Raw or a pay-per-view. He's got to win regardless of when it is, because it's time for Dom to drop it.
You know what's crazy, guys? So we just seen Ray Phoenix on SmackDown. And if you listen to the crowd, man, crowd barely gave a shit when he came out. Versus Penta, who's just getting this. I mean, the crowd's behind Penta. They like this guy. Man, where did Ray Phoenix fucking go wrong? Because these guys together were fantastic. Ray Phoenix was definitely over with AEW. He comes to WWE. He was over maybe for the first couple of times, and then it's like the fans just kind of turned on him. I got bored. What the fuck? Go ahead, George. No offense, but I want to talk to two guys that were actually in the industry, that experience with the fans. So you guys, no, seriously. Look, for both of you guys,
I can answer
that. Why do fans turn on talent the way
I know the answer?
Go ahead, Bob.
The answer is there's too many goddamn lucha libre guys in the business right now in the WWE. Too many mask guys. There's guys like Penta that's for whatever reason resonating. Ray's not. It's just another mask guy. That's my opinion. There's never been so many mask guys, and that's not a big deal. But that's why not everybody's going to get over. Some do, some don't. Those who don't,
you're right. I mean,
cut your losses and put someone else in their spot. Give them a shot.
Yeah, I mean, now we got Vince McMahon back under the mask because El Grande Americano.
And he's jacked. No wonder he's got young girlfriends.
Robbie, what's going on with the fans? And, they used to like Ray, and all of a sudden now, for no reason, they've just.
Hey, Robbie.
Hey, what?
Remember when I was in the shape that El Grande Chad Gable's in?
No, I don't ever remember that.
Too many chair shots to the head for you, sir.
I think You got too many headshots.
No, I wasn't an idiot. I put my hands up for chair shots.
You were delusional there.
Ned and I were talking about that earlier. Anybody who takes a rear chair shot to the head's an idiot because you're going to go home with a headache and potential concussion. The fan's still going to go home and think it was fake. So who's the dummy?
That's true.
But I kind of agree with Bob on that. But it's also, but look, they were over in AEW, so it's different.
Were they?
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Why did they leave then?
It's the same. You know what? It's the same thing that we've talked about, in my opinion, with your boy Royce Keys now.
Yeah.
Right? It's with Hobbs. It's because, regardless of the pay, WWE is that ultimate place that you want to end up at. And I think that's why. Now, I personally think the reason why the fans have lost interest with Ray, and then we'll go to you, George, is what I always say, he's been WWE-ized. They wanted to see the Ray Phoenix. Between the two, Ray was the guy that took more chances than Penta in AEW. That's what we're used to. Ray's not doing that. Ray's now basically a technical wrestler because of WWE. He's more mat wrestling than anything else. I think the fans, they don't like that. That's my thoughts, George.
That part I'm going to agree with. But I remember who got hurt the most between the two of them was Ray. And like you said, he was taking the risk and stuff like that. One of his last injuries was really gruesome with that whole table injury he had in the tag team match. Then he comes to WWE and it's like copy and paste the presentation of trying to bring him in with the same thing his brother has.
Right.
And then fast forward, they never put them together because Penta got hurt during the John Cena tournament when they were about to make him have a tag team match. Even though it was AAA, it was WWE TV. They were going to have on the big mega show or one of the super shows they had after they signed. They were going to be a tag team, and it never happened. Anxiously waiting for the Lucha Brothers to reunite without even building around it is one of the things that killed Ray Phoenix. And like you said, and it is different crowds, but I don't get what he did to not have a crowd following the way he did when he first got there. Although I will say, when they paired him with Andrade, the crowd was behind them 100%. And that was the most over I've ever seen Andrade, not just Ray Phoenix. So you can see Penta. They did. And you can see Penta's just over, just walking out to the ring. Like, I know you used to get aggravated because he kept losing, but it's like Penta can just show up and the crowd's like, Penta. Whereas Ray can show up, it's like, all right, okay. It's like, Ray Phoenix walks out, it's like, go Grande Americano. It's like, he's not out there. Oh, okay.
He's like the
I don't know why anxiously waiting made me think of the movie Desperately Seeking Susan with the legendary Madonna where she invented the selfie. I don't know why I thought of that. I don't know. Sorry.
Bob,
still thinking about Tippy Tom?
You put your hand
I'm thinking about the legendary Madonna when she was hot and invented the selfie in Desperately Seeking Susan. Go back and watch it.
You put your hand up those chair shots.
Huh?
They must have pushed his head back. They must have pushed it back in.
I always do that. When I used to do chair shots, I used to whip the chair at the guy, and just before I do it, I'd yell, hands. So if they put their hands up, if they didn't, oh well. Robbie knows. Rick definitely knows.
Now we go to the CM Punk segment. CM Punk discussed upcoming title match against Finn Balor and Roman Reigns before being surrounded by Judgment Day, including returning JD McDonough. I loved when CM Punk
big head.
Punk baited them into attacking, but Balor insisted on facing them alone, and he held them back. It was okay. I didn't hate it. Didn't love it. If it wouldn't have been on TV, I would have missed it. But I wasn't going.
You would think that JD guy, if they could sell life-size bobbleheads and put it on your dashboard of your car.
Robbie, your thoughts on this segment?
I agree with you. I didn't love it, didn't hate it. I just, if it wasn't there, I wouldn't have missed it.
Yeah. Next, we have the Kabuki Warriors.
Oh my God!
Were interviewed by Byron Saxton before being interrupted by the Kabuki Warriors. Asuka taunted them and knocked Kairi Sane down by her breath. I don't fucking know how.
Jesus.
This was another terrible segment. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I was just saying, desperately seeking Susan. I was desperately sinking a 9mm during that segment. Holy crap, that was god awful.
George?
Nothing great to say here. I mean, the segment was funny at points for me, but I mean, it just reminds me of like one of those goofy, wonky Japanese anime cartoons where it's like the guy talking to the girl. So
Saturday Night Live skit with John Belushi as the samurai guy.
It's like at the point of seeing those two, it's like I'm just waiting for Asuka to do something to Kyrie and yell her name and make her run off. And it's like everybody laughs at that part, and that's about the only thing they remember. It's like, oh, Asuka's gonna call her. Here it is. What happened in the segment? I don't know.
Robbie?
And that's
horrible.
Yeah, could have done without this one too.
Now, the next
where's Donald Trump when you need him? That's what I say.
The next,
a little ice exercise could take care of all these problems. To be honest with you.
Thank God he's not on WWE.
Give him time.
Guys, the next segment is to me was the absolute worst of the night. Sorry, and I'm talking about. I'm gonna get hate for this.
Oh my God, I know what it is.
AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. This was fucking terrible. AJ Lee, I don't know why fans think that she's this great person cutting promos on the mic, because she's not. This was absolutely terrible. And Becky Lynch, for the love of God, can I have her off of my TV for at least fucking 2 weeks? Robbie?
Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is?
Yeah, well.
See this button right here?
Yeah, not to cover the shit, so I gotta watch it.
Oh, okay.
No, this was horrible. Both of them were both. I mean, if somebody's given the lines to Becky to talk, I mean, it's been the same shit for the last 3 months. We know that Sports Illustrated says you're the best. I mean, you need to come up with something new. I mean, we've been listening to the same shit for 3 months with Becky. AJ was no better. It was like, God, do we really have to go through this?
The only thing Sports Illustrated ever did that was right is putting Evel Knievel on the cover in 1974 and Hulk Hogan on the cover in 1985. Other than that, fuck Sports Illustrated.
George.
It was bad. It was so I think, like, just watching AJ Lee, she's more acting than she is cutting wrestling promos, and it's not the same. Whereas Becky is just terrible acting and bad promos here lately. And I did kind of like the segment where she goaded her into the match last week, but like this week, there's hands down, that was terrible. And it was just like, why don't y'all just fight? Like, sometimes I want the segments to go the same way. Like, it's like, just hit her. Like, did they say something about a clause and not touching each other? Because I didn't hear one. And just punch her, get it over and have a fight. You just rammed her head into a ring post and she's going to make you try and hit her again. Just hit her. Do it. Nothing made sense in that.
Good, Bob.
You ever see the show Bob. Lucifer?
Mm-hmm.
You know the girl who played Ella, the girl who like investigated the crime scenes, the cute one. That's one of AJ's best friends, so he's probably taking acting lessons from her. That was a cringeworthy segment. My God. The only thing great about AJ is her abs. Fantastic.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I would rather have watched Maxine Dupree's last fucking promo segment than have to watch that segment again.
She's got nice abs, too.
Because that was just terrible.
She's got more than nice abs.
Well, that's true, too. Very true.
Now we get the Vision yelling at Adam Pearce about the mask ban again, and Bronson Reed tells Heyman that he was all the problem. Fucking, there's no need to talk about that. Next, let's go to the main event, guys. The Men Elimination Chamber qualifier main event. Javon Evans, Gunther, Dominic Mysterio. Match is okay. That spot Javon Evans did, when I swear to God, he looked like he dove from the middle of the fucking ring out over the fucking ropes and hit Gunther. I was like, I was leaning back in my recliner and I literally sat up and was like, holy fuck. best part of the match.
That's the
Jim,
move that made you do that.
Kid's amazing. Kid's amazing.
Yeah, look, Kim winning, I like the fact they won because it was something different, but at the same time, sorry guys, Bob, especially you, I'm a Gunther guy.
Oh,
And I wanted to see Gunther win this match because I want to see Gunther in the Elimination Chamber.
Mm.
I do. Because I want to, but hold on. Because I don't want him to win the Elimination Chamber, but I want him in the Elimination Chamber because I want him to lose a match to start a fresh storyline with someone who fucking beat him instead of the same shit we're getting over and over again. Because you know goddamn well, Dragon Lee that interfered is not going to have a match with Gunther to beat him. The shit, I don't care about that. I wouldn't mind seeing him again. Let him take a defeat by someone major to have a storyline with those two guys. That way, it's not going to be the same. Yeah, Gunther match. We know Gunther's going to get over. That's why I want.
Someone major. Are you hinting at Matt Cardona? Huh.
No, I don't want. I want Macadona on my TV about as much as I want Becky Lynch on my TV.
What? You're crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, so every week?
No. Robbie, your thoughts on this match?
Match was good, and see, this is what I've said all along. And I know you're going to disagree with me on that, but so now you're putting Javon Evans in and giving him a shot in the Elimination Chamber. Mm-hmm. So hopefully that they're going to do that with like Trick Williams on SmackDown and put him in. See, I'd rather see a whole bunch of new people come in than these same old people. But you know we're setting this thing up for a triple threat at WrestleMania with Rhodes, Fatu, and McIntyre, where I'd rather see like Evans, Trick Williams, some other people, like new faces, and get away from the same old storylines.
Yeah, but the problem is that we know that the Elimination Chamber is going to be the same people that's going to win. Here's a question. How long, has anyone heard how long Ron Breaker is out for? Because is he going to be back? No, there's no way he's be back in time for Elimination.
He won't be back in time for WrestleMania.
So my question, he won't be back for WrestleMania?
No, they may use him, but they're not going to rush him.
Right.
Because I want to say that's like an 8 to 10 week recovery time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know.
But honest question, do you see a Javon Evans actually winning the Elimination Chamber?
No.
Not right now, but I mean.
Nope.
Right.
You know, you're putting him in, but at least you're giving him a shot. And I would say the same like with Trick, you're bringing some new faces in and you can do some new storylines.
I agree with you, but again, I disagree with you as well. And I'll tell you why. For myself, and I'm always speaking for myself, right? I'm glad Javon Evans, you're right, is somebody fresh in the chamber match. Cool, I get it. But as we all just said, we know he's not winning. And to me, when you put someone in a match like this that you know is not going to win, to me, it doesn't make the match as interesting. Because if you have, say, a Gunther, and I know he's not in the match, but I'm saying a Gunther, a Cody Rhodes, a Brian Breaker, and you know, whoever else. Now you're like, holy shit, which one of these guys is going to actually win it? You don't know. You know Javon Evans is going to win it, so it makes that part a little bit predictable. That's the only issue that I have.
Right, but if you make the kid look strong in there, and you know, now you're kind of pushing them. That's what I'm saying is
right
to start. You need to start pushing some of these younger kids because, I mean, we've talked about it. I mean, yes, Braun, but Braun's hurt right now. So, you know, you can put like a Logan Paul or something in there. Cody's getting to the point, you know, how many years has Cody got? You got Roman, these guys are all starting to get up in age and stuff.
7.
You know, start, you know, bringing some other people in.
Yeah, I see that. But I mean, Bob, do you agree that we should start putting these younger guys, even though you know they're not going to win, in the Elimination Chambers match? Or should we go with, you know, putting guys that you don't know is going to win to make it more interesting, to make that add that drama?
No. No, when I watched that match last night, which by the way, I'm not a Gunther fan, but I thought it was a really good match. I was watching it thinking without a question of a doubt that Gunther was going to win.
Right.
But while I was watching it, I was thinking, man, how great would it be if they put the guy they put over, Evans, if they put him on, it'd be awesome. And then they put him over. See, I was expecting, I don't predict matches, but I would say, Gunther's going to win. But then when they I actually popped for that. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And the finish was awesome. And you can see, I can't see him. I wouldn't want him in the main event at WrestleMania at this point because he's not at that level. Cody again and Jacob and Drew is going to be a money match. That's a given, right? It's more money than any of the other guys they can put in there. But putting that kid over last night, I thought was a great thing because I didn't expect it. And he's probably going to do like that Montez Ford did at the Chamber one year where he's doing crazy stuff. He's probably going to do his finish off the pod, for God's sake, on one of the guys. It was a great thing. And it also proves that Triple H isn't racist for all you dipshits out there. I just thought it was a great moment for the kid. I thought it was awesome.
Yep. Dave Mitchell says,
and you complained about predictability. There was nothing predictable about that last night other than I thought Gunther was going to win.
Well, no, and I said that I'm glad that he won because of that.
Yeah.
But my question is, at Elimination Chamber, though, at a pay-per-view or PLE, is that something we really want to do? Is put a bunch of put newcomers in there because they're not going to win, so that takes away from the drama and makes it more.
No, see, I think what it'll do is it'll elevate them to a degree because they're going to be moments. They're going to have moments in the match where like, holy shit, boy, he didn't win, but my God, did you see what he did? Right. Jesus, I can't wait to see him again next week. Right. And then, as long as you don't get him to a higher point and then knock him down like they tend to do all the time, the sky's the limit on that kid. I mean, he's got a goofy haircut. I don't agree with the haircut, but hey.
But you take like
hold on a second. David Mitchell, thanks for joining, man. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well, my friend. David Mitchell, who's been on the podcast a couple of times. A co-host filling in. He is a faithful WrestleMania guy. He went to WrestleMania last year, the year before.
Cool.
He just bought his tickets for WrestleMania Vegas this year. Go ahead, Robbie.
Okay, so but like say you take like a Logan Paul. Okay, you're gonna say he's not gonna win, but like Bob said, they'll have moments because Logan has done some like crazy.
I think Logan's awesome.
So you take like some of the stunts you like what Bob was saying, and that's where I was trying to go to with Javon Evans, like the stuff that they would do in that Elimination Chamber that people are going to say, wow, didn't win, but did you see what they did?
Yeah.
Logan Paul has pulled off moves that we've never seen anybody else pull.
Yeah.
Imagine Evans against Logan. Imagine Evan against Logan sometime. Holy crap.
Yeah, that'd be a great match. David says Davon is in the chamber to do the Kofi RVT type moves. George, go with you, man. Look, and again, Evans, I wasn't sold on him at first. But, man, he's really, in the past few weeks, came into himself, and he's turned me into a fan.
How old is he?
Last night.
Like 20,
21. 21.
Yeah. Oh, 21. Holy shit. He should retire. He's getting up there.
Do we trust WWE creative with Javon Evans' career?
No.
That's the question. George?
Yes and no. So I agree with everything Robbie and Bob just said. But here's my thing, and I'm about to get off the track here.
That never happens on this show.
So I'm backtracking because I saw Kevin Nash's comments about Javon Evans. It just irritated me so much. It's like that's the type of stuff that gets, like just for example, that's the type of stuff that gets the Triple H moniker or whatever that Bob talked about.
Yeah.
So Kevin Nash didn't say he doesn't like Javon Evans. He just wished he was more urban.
Right.
That makes me so irate that somebody can be like and I'm stealing from somebody else, but I feel the same way. It's like to say somebody's out there doing wrestling stuff and being happy and the happy-go-lucky young kid who's connecting with the audience that knows how he's talking and his slang and all of that. To say he's not urban enough is a fucking knife to the back almost. Like it's like, how can you turn around and say that when this dude's doing everything right and then say he's not hood enough? He's not, enough. basically what Kevin Nash was saying. And it's like, this dude we're talking about how he's next level and he'll be there one day. And for that to come out, it's like, what are you talking about? Number one. Number two, nobody has a problem with his character. I remember you saying something about, you don't like the way he talks and stuff like that, but that'll come with time. That'll come with time.
Character is the immature, like he acts immature. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and
but that's part of
the right word. He's like kind of cool.
No, I get that.
Ultimate warriors, ultimate warrior.
But right? to that point, that's what he's supposed to be. He's 21. He's supposed to connect with those kids that talk like that. And the wrestling fan sees that he knows what he's doing in the ring. For the most part, he's not all the way there yet.
Right.
But to be oh yeah, he's not urban enough. Well, he's not going to be Crime Time. That was stupid. Nobody liked that gimmick. He's not going to be R-Truth either. He's not going to be rapping. R-Truth's a happy guy, and he still promotes where he came from to where he is now. And the point is, he's a wrestler with his own personality. He doesn't have to be like every other black wrestler. Coco Beware wasn't a thug or urban wrestler. Everybody liked him for the most part.
Right.
I mean, there's plenty. Ron Simmons and Butch Reed weren't thugs. They were two big ass football players that beat the crap out of everybody. Put a mask on them, call them Doom, whatever. They never had the thug or urban, like they were down to earth black people. Junkyard Dog either. He was happy go lucky. Everybody loved him. He was damn near the Black Hulk Hogan for most people. He was not urban. He was not a thug. He was always dancing. If Vince would have used him right, he would have been super over.
Yeah.
Javon Evans has that potential. I'm not saying he's there yet, but he doesn't need to change his gimmick or his personality. He just needs to get it in the ring.
Right.
Yeah, and yes, I love to see him in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. I see Javon Evans as the new version of the Velveteen Dream, a kid who has all the potential in the world. And I personally hope that he achieves all his success that he deserves by the hard work that he's putting in. I hope he don't get injured. I hope he doesn't get his ego out of control. I hope he stays away from drugs. I hope he has a great, successful career. And give him credit for what he's doing right now. And hope the best for him, Kevin Nash. You ever notice when Kevin Nash speaks, a lot of times it's slurred? Maybe that has a lot to do with it. I don't know.
In the beginning, my issue with Javon Evans, my biggest issue was he was not performing at the level he was at NXT. But I also brought up, and Robbie agreed, that could have been because he was not yet familiar or felt comfortable with the main roster's talent, right? He is now delivering what he was delivering there. And
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I think that's the last time I was on the podcast when you were talking about that.
Oh, yeah. And now I'm a fan of his because now he's back to delivering.
But you could say that
he should be delivering.
You could say the same thing about Carmelo Hayes, though, too.
Right.
Yeah.
You could say that about him when they first brought him up. He, for what you saw of him at NXT, he kind of didn't, it wasn't like the Carmelo Hayes you saw at NXT. The only one that, to me, and you guys may disagree, the kid I think that actually, when they brought him up, acted like he belonged there was Trick Williams.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen any lackluster or anything. I mean, he's great on the mic. He's just,
Yeah, Trick Williams is killing it. Josh Wilbur says, God bless you guys and love you, Cooker.
Oh, I know Josh. By the way, I say bring back the Velveteen Dream. He was one of my favorite characters. We used to speak in third person. He was awesome.
The problem.
He was always in character. I loved it.
The problem with Velveteen Dream is.
I know the story.
Well, no, but you don't know what I was saying.
Oh,
the reason they got rid of him was bullshit. The problem is he got into his head and went and caused problems for himself.
Yeah.
After the fact.
And you can't bring him back now. I know because
WWE.
It's an image thing.
He fucked him over, but he didn't do himself any favors either. Go ahead.
But that goes back to like the Hulk Hogan thing, He didn't do himself any favors, but you try to bring it back, and some fans will never let things go because they're idiots, they're morons, they're goofs, they've never accomplished anything in their lives, they're miserable. We get it.
No, but I'm talking about actually going out and committing.
Yeah.
Breaking the law. He didn't do himself any favors. Go ahead, George.
What? What did he break the law? I don't remember that part.
He did a couple of things after the fact. Go ahead, George.
Oh, I think I remember now. Never mind.
Oh no, I was about to say with Velveteen. I was actually just watching halftime heat with my kids earlier, and I was telling them, Velveteen Dream was great until he wasn't, and unfortunately, you can't get that moment back. You know what I'm saying? Like he was super over. He could have went to the main roster at any point, and it just everything happened, and he spiraled. And then even on the Indies, like you say, he was causing problems for himself. Like some of the shirts he had on, he was wearing to indie shows. I was like, come on, dude, you can't get back in like that.
It's more than that.
So,
he actually physically got in trouble with the law. He didn't do himself any favor. And the thing with Velvet, what's so sad about that is, and this is just my opinion, guys, but I think Velveteen Dream possibly would have been the next guy who would have been the biggest star we've seen in many years. I really, really do.
Yeah, I think he had all the potential to be a huge star.
Yeah.
Kind of like Megan Bain, but they keep dropping the ball with her.
Don't even get me started with that bullshit.
Calm down there. She needs to go to the WWE and get tutelage from the cooker.
Yeah, if she goes to WWE, the same thing's going to happen to her that's happened to Blake Monroe.
In the immortal words of Ginger Lynn, poppycock.
Overall, guys.
And if you know who Ginger Lynn is, shame on you.
I mean,
Probably knows.
I know Nikki Lynn.
George may not know, but I know KG knows.
Yes.
George, y'all have me I don't know. Y'all have me Googling the wrong stuff, man. I ain't even worried about that stuff no more.
Google Ginger Lynn.
Google Ginger. You have your antivirus protection on.
Google Ginger Lynn 1984 and set yourself free, young man.
Look, man, I just got back from Mardi Gras. I've seen a lot of sites. It's like that'll just add to it. I'll just chalk it up as a Mardi Gras site.
Don't Google
podcast is brought to you by Pornhub.
but don't Google Ginger Lynn 2026 because it'll ruin your everything else.
Yeah, just like
guys,
that.
Overall, I would give Raw. I'll be nice and give them just a C. Flat out C. George.
Yeah, I want to give it higher, but so I did like the CM Punk segment. I like the main event. And we forgot to mention Austin Theory opened the door, yelling in the background on that other segment. Open the door. No, I'm going to give it a D. I'm sorry. Wow. Lowest rating ever from me.
Yeah. Robbie?
I mean, the best part of the whole night was the main event.
Yeah.
The main event with that match. That match was the best. I didn't even like the CM Punk thing. Sorry, George.
No, you good.
I'll give it a D plus. Give it a D plus.
Wow, Jesus! I thought I was going to be hard by giving him a C. Bob.
Well, I'm going to pull out the Bob Cook superficial card and give it a B based on AJ Lee's abs, Maxine's ass, and Javon Evans having an awesome match and the winner of the main event. It was Javon Evans night.
Bob Cook.
Hey, wait. I was about to say, Bob, did you consider opening the segment going shorter?
What was that?
We're brought to you by Pornhub.
Hey, George. So
hey, Pornhub. I don't know this for sure, but Pornhub, you have to register now. So you can't.
Only in Florida.
Well, where do we live?
They hit Louisiana with that too.
Don't worry. I'm sure wink wink there's plenty of other places you don't have to register.
So the two Lynns you're going to look up there, you can look up who he said, Ginger Lynn, and then Nikki Lynn. And I got to hang out with Nikki Lynn. So
nice.
Amber Lynn and Ginger Lynn. Oh, legends.
Yeah, but I got to hang out with Nikki Lynn. And Nikki Lynn was in that business too. So
but seeing Pornhub sponsoring, it's Marilyn Chambers all-time best. There you go. And you know what the worst part about Marilyn Chambers being dead? If she was alive, I could be Facebook friends with her. It'd be amazing.
So Kevin, the next time we do an on-site, get your bell ring, is going to be at the AVN Awards, right?
Hey, let's do it.
Or one of the conventions. Either way, I mean, that's where we're going with it.
Maybe I'll call up my friend Storming Daniels and see if he'll do.
You haven't lived until you've watched Twitch with Adriana Chekik, drunk. If you know who she is, you go to Twitch and you watch her drunk. It's fantastic.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
hey, KG, did the show come off the rails tonight or what?
You know, this isn't the worst, I don't believe it or not.
Yeah, that's what I say. I think we've had worse shows before you came along.
Hey, and you know what else is good? Like the potential for the future is like if people like Maxine and other ones get fired eventually, there's always OnlyFans, you see. So we got that to look forward to.
You know, I really should contact OnlyFans to see if they will be a promoter. You know,
you may have to put your content on the site though for them to do it.
Whatever, because you know the amount of WWE females that ends up doing OnlyFans. I mean, they would fit in.
Mandy
Wrestling
Rose
content at its best.
Yeah, Mandy Rose. You know, she make a lot of money. She's making more than she made in WWE. So she said.
Yeah.
Well, I believe it.
But also, you also have people like, who is your boy? Oh shit, what is his name? He was tag teams with Randy Orton for a while. I can't stand the guy. He sounds like a
Ted DiBiase Jr.
No. I'm talking about recently.
Oh.
The past 5 years, he talks like he's a freaking.
Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle.
Yeah, Matt Riddle.
Yeah, but
he's on OnlyFans as well.
What?
Yeah, but that's because he only dates porn stars. Like he literally left his wife, and
crap.
like he dates adult film stars. So he's like, he got caught up in the lifestyle after UFC with WWE, and it was just like he didn't go south. He definitely went down though.
Yeah, he believes his own hype.
Let me say this though. Let me say this. If well, I'm trying to think what I'm going to say here. Okay, the internet's been around for a long time. Let's say if for the last 27 years, if you have in fact paid for the subject matter in which we're talking about, not only are you a fucking idiot, you're a mark to the highest degree. No matter how good Mandy Rose looks, there's a million women out there to look better for free, people.
And you see, guys, you also get wisdom from Bob Cook.
I don't know this. I don't know this. Get ours for free.
I don't know.
You can get Mandy's for free too.
But I do.
That's true. You're true.
That one.
Type in Mandy Rose OnlyFans photos. Yeah, they're out there. I mean, I've heard. I don't know.
You know, I don't know if this person wants me to promote my podcast with her on it after this conversation, but I got to. Candy Crush from WoW, Women of Wrestling, will be on tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central. I'm looking forward to that.
I know the Miami Heat twin girls. Wonderful ladies. From WoW.
Oh, Miami Heat?
What do they call it? I'm embarrassed now. I don't know. They're a tag team. They're sisters. They're twins. They're sisters.
He's flustered.
I don't know.
I know the referee from WoW, but that's because she works for TNA. And I met her when I did the TNA stuff.
Yeah, I've watched a few matches in WoW. They're pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff, man. You can go to their website. Matter of fact, if you're interested in watching some great women wrestle, go to WoW's website and it'll tell you exactly where you can watch them at the time, what time and what channel you can watch them on.
I think it's on Pluto.
I think so.
Also, maybe Tubi.
I also watch the Roku.
Oh, yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, it used to be on CW.
Yep.
Ruku's got a lot of great stuff.
Yep. Roku does. I've been watching NWA on Roku as well.
Sorry to hear that.
Some good things, man. Don't be shitting on NWA. Number one, it's entertaining. Right. Number two, I want the talent on here. Jesus Christ.
Right. And my nephew wrestles for the NWA. Brian Idol.
Who's that?
Right.
Brian Idol.
Oh.
Never
like AJ Lee, the only good thing about Brian Idol is that girlfriend of his. She's hot. Yeah, I was at a show recently and she fell on me and I was like, God, she smells amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my nephew.
Are we still on the air?
Kid, but hey.
Not for long.
Right.
We're still on the air.
Your dude's going to be pulling the plug on this.
He stole his name from Billy Idol.
All right, guys, that wraps it up. Again, tomorrow night, Candy Crush, 6 p.m. Central. It'll be a great interview. Also, we will be back on Thursday to talk about AEW. Did we like it? Did we love it? Who
You're
knows?
gonna be there, George.
Who's
Yeah, I'll
wrestling?
be there. I won't like it. I can answer that already.
What's the main event on AEW? I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm seeing Swerve and Kenny Omega promote a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Is that on there?
As long as it's not Brody King, we'll be all right.
I like Brody King.
I do too.
Put him in a match against Gunther, and we'll all go to sleep. Never wake up. It'd be like a Jim Jones. It'd be like a Jim Jones situation. We're all gonna watch Gunther against Brody King. Now drink this Kool-Aid, and everything will be fine. If you don't know who Jim Jones is, look it up.
Don't Google that.
Brody King, I like you. So if you ever want to come on this podcast, Bob can sit his ass off that episode.
I'm sure he's a nice guy, but so was Charles Manson.
Jesus.
This is true.
Bob, you got anything to promote?
No.
Robbie.
Yeah.
Anything to promote?
TWA on May 9th, baby. Or May 11th, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, it's May 9th. Yeah, the right
Oh.
day. May 9th.
Oh, okay.
The day before Mother's Day, the day before my daughter's birthday.
Whoa. Is she going to be there?
She might be there.
Because she's hot. I might show up. I'm just kidding. That's not nice.
She won't talk to you, Bob, but
Oh, don't tell her the real stories about me. Then maybe she would.
You know, I've been working to get together a couple of episodes of our podcast to send to Netflix. Now does podcasts on that. You know what? The worst they can do is say no. So I've been working to possibly send them a couple of these episodes. I know this will not be one of those episodes.
You don't want me to send this one to Van Hammer?
So, anyways, the promotion thing, we're going to promote May 9th, the TWA at the Twisted Fork at 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm in the bunkhouse brawl, so 6-man bunkhouse brawl. Get there early. I'll be there with my book, and I'll even sign it for you, and I'll even take a picture with you.
Are you going to dress out like a 6-man bunkhouse brawl?
Yes, I am.
I respect that, sir.
I'll even have my boots. I'll have my
Terry Funk boots. What size are those?
Don't answer that question.
They're already sold after the match.
Oh, really? No, seriously. What size are they? 10.5?
10.5.
Oh. Well, you sold me those one boots before. They were 10.5.
What you got going on, man?
Saturday we got Pro Wrestling 225 Super Goal in Gonzales, and I'm so lost on everything right now. I have a show on Sunday at Gulf State Wrestling, Mardi Gras.
Gonzales.
I believe that one's in Morgan City. So yeah,
Gonzales.
I got
Isn't that the guy that killed Brody?
Gonzales.
Gonzales, Louisiana. Is actually where I'm.
I thought that was the guy that killed Brody.
Not too far from there, anyway. And I'm scared to even ask, but Bob Cook.
Oh.
Anything going on, man?
Yeah, I'll be at having a heart attack around 2 a.m. doing the treadmill and working out at the gym.
Second out Mountain Dew.
He's pushing up to 8 miles an hour.
And then I stop off at Wawa on the way home and get 3 donuts. So, 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. And by the way, I'm not kidding.
He's pushing for 5 miles an hour on the treadmill now.
Yeah, that's not get carried away. But to make it, to take away the funniness of it, I am doing really good on that, by the way. So,
yeah, awesome. You look like you've lost some weight, so good job.
Well,
good job, guys. Again, please subscribe to the podcast. Find me on Facebook at KG Landry, and also look for Get Your Bell Rung Pro Wrestling Podcast on Facebook as well. Until then, you will see me, my Robbie Ido, and the Grizzle Vet on Thursday night again. AEW recap, and then guys, again, don't forget about tomorrow. 6 p.m. Central, Candy Crush from WOW, Women's of Professional Wrestling. You guys have.
Isn't that a video game?
Maybe.
Have a good evening.
Who knows? Good night, pervert.